Okay, let's get an update on deportations because the Trump administration, frankly, has been awesome so far. They're even going into the heart of enemy territory, places like Los Angeles, where these scumbags tend to congregate, and they're rooting them out. Now, came out last week, and he indicated publicly that he's going to back off with, farms and hotel workers. But then today we find out they're reversing that too. I don't know what the truth is with all this right now. I bet Victor does. Joining me now, Victor Avila, retired ICE agent. Victor, it's been doing my heart well to see ICE out there rounding up the scum in this country. Where's the Trump administration with all this right now?
I gotta tell you the reality. I'm gonna tell you the truth. There is some turmoil. I don't want to use that word really, but there is some confusion of the mission between the president's office and ICE and the leadership all the way down to the field agent, exactly because of what you just said. President Trump says one thing, and then the ICE department is saying something else. It causes a lot of confusion and it causes a lot of issues down to the field level as to who they actually go approach and pick up. Now, when we talk about the criminal illegal aliens, I don't think anybody has a problem. The left's going to have a problem with anybody, but I think the common American wants that criminal illegal alien gone. And we are targeting there. We have millions of those, by the way, that we could target that are only known gotaways that came in the last 4 years and that have actually deportation orders already issued to them. So there's plenty of work to go pick up those categories. Yes, they're encountering what they call the collaterals, the ones that don't have any criminal history, and they're going to go too because that discretion doesn't exist anymore. Now, when you talk about the agricultural workers and the hotel industry workers and all that, that is something that is up for discussion if you really wanted to talk about that, and let's have the discussion. But I think we have to be very clear as to what to do and what they're not to doing, because the confusion doesn't help either way when it comes to the mission.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the lamest question in the world in the lamest way, but I think you'll get what I'm saying. I'm confused why there's confusion, meaning the Trump administration has been pretty clear-eyed about this whole thing. Is it the social media posts? Are they giving two different sets of orders? Because that's not fair to the ICE guys. Why are the ICE guys confused?
I think it has to do with some of the people that are in some of these positions, higher up positions within the agency of DHS and ICE, that might not be on the same page here, and that's concerning. And so they are undermining the orders of the President of the United States, and they think that they could then give their orders to their own people. And of course, you as an agent, you listen to your supervisor and your supervisor, and here we go, the old chain of command, right? And I think that needs to
Uh-huh.
be up and has to be very, very clear. And I think it has to do with starting from the top.
Yeah. All right, let's switch gears here, focus on these quacky blue states like New York. We have New York's AG Letitia James publicly saying that she's going to be going after New Yorkers, cops who try to help ICE. What is with all this garbage?
It is garbage, and just like the New York comptroller that just got arrested for impeding and obstructing ICE. I gotta tell you, it upsets me when they keep on spreading lies. And the one that they spread is that for some reason they think that an ICE agent has to show some kind of a judicial warrant. I'm here to tell you, as a retired special agent with Homeland Security investigations under ICE, that they need absolutely no warrant whatsoever. I, in my career, arrested many, many people without any warrant. As a matter of fact, most of the arrests that I conducted in my career, there was no warrant involved. This is a myth that the left and the media has started pushing out, especially to the illegal alien community, saying that they have to show you some kind of warrant. That is not true. The other thing that this elected official is yelling out, that the ICE agents don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens. Are you kidding me? I don't know where they get this information from, but an ICE agent, a federal agent, is the same as a police officer, is the same as a sheriff. They have certain rights under certain authority under certain jurisdictions, and yes, it involves the U.S. citizens. Again, I will tell you, I arrested and jailed many U.S. citizens throughout my career. And I wanted to make that clear because for some reason, when we attach immigration to this discussion, you don't hear that about the local police when they pull over somebody for DUI or somebody for a robbery, or even when you talk about FBI. But as soon as you talk about immigration officials, for some reason, they don't get the authority that they deserve or the attention that they deserve, that they do have behind the law. And it's very discerning to me because they, like Letitia James and others, are going to end up finding themselves in handcuffs for continuing to obstruct this process. And Tom Homan has made it very clear that you're not above the law, taking their own words out of their mouths, and you are going to find yourself in custody and be prosecuted for this.
Lord willing. I can't wait to see some Democrats arrested. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate it. Come back soon. I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.